What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Barz and Shotz episode 121. I saw Ant the Great One. Where'd he go?
Yeah, he popped off real quick, man. Maybe he had the technical difficulties just like I had, man. Damn.
So before we start the podcast, I think I discovered the issue. I'm not recording on my Rodecaster right now. When the countdown hit, I hit record, and that's when the issue started to happen. Then I hit unrecord, and it's smooth. So I'm thinking.
When you say issue, will you mean like your internet issue, or what you mean?
Internet issue. I think there's something like energy is pulling too much energy, pulling into this live studio. I believe, if that makes sense.
Even on your new computer.
So I hit record now, and we rolling. So it's something about that countdown. I'm telling you, when I hit countdown, that thing started tripping.
Word.
I don't know what it is. We rolling now. So now.
What was wrong with it though? When you say tripping, what that mean?
The choppy.
Oh, word? Really?
Yeah. It
started. Oh yeah, I didn't hear none of that.
So you know what? Now that we here, let's get to it.
It's all good, man.
Let's do that again. Episode 121 of Barz and Shotz. You got myself, Flaw 700, and you got Jerrell. I saw Ant the Great One. AKA got Larat.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be popping back in, man. Technical difficulties, man. Of Verizon or whoever else, they be on the fritz sometimes, and sometimes all these services, like right now, everybody streams. That's all we do. Yeah. So I got the streaming television on. I'm streaming on the computer. Oh, excuse me. I'm pretty sure there's somebody else in the house on a laptop, on the phone. At the end of the day.
Oh yeah, I got like 26 devices connected to my shit.
Yeah. I remember when high-speed internet was so reliable.
I got the upgraded shit, and it's not reliable. Like I can't get no higher.
They started sneaking funky shit on us, like, oh, you got a cat rate at such and such. What? Since when?
That's what they told you?
Check that out. I think we all have some type of cap. Even I think T-Mobile might not do this anymore, but I remember that unlimited data on cell phones used to go to a certain amount of gigs and then it would slow down. That was technically still unlimited data, but you be on some 2G shit.
Yo, what up, Ant?
What's poppin'?
Yeah, it was good, baby.
What's happening? What's up? Did you say?
Yeah, what you sipping on? Oh, Remy.
Oh,
I got me another red. You know what I'm saying?
Drink of choice. Oh, we got that too. Man.
You would drink water. Look at this.
Got that too.
Shout out to Roland in the chat, man. What's happening?
Shout out to Roland. He couldn't be with us this past episode, but he's here today. Our guy. Our man. The fourth shit. He here more than
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on, you almost slipped up and said something you weren't supposed to say.
Nah, where my man?
I caught you, cuz.
Nah, I'm at the tech scene, right? We supposed to have worked out this morning, but he didn't because he had the early shift. So why aren't you potting, nigga?
Oh.
He ain't worked out.
I ain't heard from him all day.
You heard from him. He sent that bullshit.
I didn't get.
That's crazy.
You heard from Jay when he sent that bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
Gave up.
I've been slacking today though because I didn't even post the live on Twitter or on Facebook in the chat. I'm slipping, man. What the hell? What's wrong with me today?
It's one of them days.
I can see.
We can get right to. How's everyone's mental health? How's y'all doing, man? All right, episode 121.
See, I be waiting for Ed to go first on some courteous shit. This nigga hit me with the thumbs up.
That means life is good.
And a pull off the sig. Never mind. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm well. No, I mean, I had to empty. I work from home, so I had to empty house today for the first time in a minute because the kids and my wife was gone. That felt weird and good at the same time.
Good.
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, since the pandemic, you'll never have a chance to yourself at the crib anymore. No.
But see, you need a few of those because the first one doesn't count because you don't know what to do with yourself.
Right. I think this was the first time. Oh no. Another time earlier this week, Monday it was too. I almost didn't even count that day because I was so shocked. Like
that's what I'm saying. The first day does not count because you're like, what is this?
Right. I forgot all about it that quick. Yeah, because it's almost like since they're here all the time. I still think they upstairs anyway.
Right. So
I'm downstairs. So.
Man, let's get into it, man. Fresh off. Where am I? Fresh off NBA Finals, Game 6. We got new NBA World Champions.
Yeah, man.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Shout out to man Freaky Greeky.
Yeah, man.
He was
man.
I ain't watching.
Yeah,
I ain't watching these finals.
Yeah. But
he earned it. 50 points, 10 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? He earned it.
Whoa. Jeez.
Got the Suns out in 6 games after being down.
He dropped 50 last night?
0-2. Yeah, he dropped a 50 burger last night.
Damn.
Is that where we want to start with the 50?
Might as well.
I'm the type of person to, you ever live in the moment, and this is just life in general, and not understand you witnessing history or you witnessing the moment because you're living in it. And you might want to sit back and wait until history is written to be like, yo, I watched that game where I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really appreciate history while I'm in it. So I'm watching it last night and I'm like, hey, yo, son, not only is he making all of his free throws, which is unusual, he's putting on a clinic like this entire series.
Right.
I mean, crazy block shots. I mean, averaging double-figure rebounds, putting up 30 to 40 a night. Like, it's the thing to do. Like, it's nothing. And
he was 17 for 19.
From the free throw line. From the line, which is unheard of.
This is the same man who shot like 2 air balls the last game from the line. Like he wanted this shit bad. Like this is the same.
Right. This is the same man that was shooting 50 to 60% from the line. Unreliable. Right. He did Shaq numbers. What I mean by Shaq numbers, not the 50. Shaq is, I make them when they count. Shaq was trash at the line.
It was so bad, right? Giannis, he'll take the whole 10 seconds to shoot the shot and still shoot an air ball.
He's changed his free throw technique during the playoffs. It started
not during the playoffs, since Monday. That's what I'm saying. Like it was like since last week. He wasn't good from the line in the other games either.
All right, I'm back.
Flaw, you good?
I'm back. Okay, so yeah, he changed. Oh, you a Drew fan? Drew, you guy? Tell me more about Drew.
Nah, I always thought he was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's it.
But once again,
okay.
To stay consistent and like them small, gritty, tough.
Right.
Players.
Drew one of the best defenders in the league. Man.
Especially for his size. Like Ant.
Right.
Like Ant like them. I talk tough and I do tough things.
Except Jim Jones.
Hey yo, I'm mad. We think Drew little though, just because he in the NBA.
Right.
Drew like my height, nigga. He like a good 6'4", 6'5".
Right.
Like, he not little, but compared to everybody else on the floor, yeah.
Yeah,
I get that.
That's like Chris Paul. He taller than me, I bet you. But
Chris Paul about 6'1".
Yeah, watching the game, he looked little ass Chris Paul trying to go up against Giannis.
Right, he looked little as hell.
So yeah, sorry guys, I broke up a little bit, but he changed his free throw technique like during the playoffs to where he had to, air dribble and air shoot and then have the ref give him the ball. Like, wait a minute, ref. I'm not ready.
I gotta do my routine first.
I need my routine first. To where it started in Miami, where he got his first foul free throw line violation.
Yeah.
He was like, what was that? Ref counted to 10. So then it started this whole thing where all the teams he played, whether it was Brooklyn, Atlanta, and Phoenix, the crowd would count to 10 and distract him, and it will work sometimes.
See, I'm old, so I remember they used to do that to Karl Malone back in the day.
Yeah.
Because Karl Malone used to take forever to shoot a free throw, but he was a better free throw shooter than Giannis, but he used to take like all 10 seconds. It's supposed to be 10 seconds or it's a violation.
Yeah. So back to the point that I was making about living in history. Yeah, he dropped 50. I think he's one of the three players. I don't know if it's the 50, but it's him, Olajuwon, and Jordan to basically win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP before the age of 27 or at the age. No, not age of 27. But he's 27.
Yeah, him and Jordan is the only ones who did it like in the same year. I think though.
Well,
like they did it all in the same year.
He won Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh no, he didn't win MVP this year though.
No, he didn't. He's 2-time MVP.
Yeah, so that's wrong. I don't know. So Olajuwon is one of those?
Yeah, Olajuwon, Jordan, and the Greek Freak.
Yeah,
know. I still don't know how to pronounce his last name, man.
Antetokounmpo.
I don't even think that's right.
Man. It is right.
Is it? Okay, my bad. Easy.
Niggas say, I don't even know if that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Sound good. I've been struggling with this guy's names for 10 years, and I ain't afraid. Like, it is what it is. So, but the conversations, but I hate those conversations fresh after a game. Is he the best right now? Those are the conversations I hate.
Fam, I had to answer a question like that on Facebook earlier this morning. I'm like, yeah, I understand, like, he just won a chip or whatever. Somebody asked me, where is he on the list of top 5 or top power forwards, and is he better specifically than Charles Barkley?
Yeah. Fuck one.
See, I don't know. You can't just, I don't know. Giannis had a small sample size, even though the sample size that he had, but Barkley was a beast over there, fam. Like 11, 12 straight all-star type beast type numbers.
Giannis gonna do it? You think he ain't gonna do it?
Never know. That's the whole thing when it comes to.
But that's the whole
thing. Yeah, but that's the whole thing when it comes to. We're talking about careers now. We're not just talking about what's happening now.
No, I get it, but he's 26, bro.
Yeah, I know.
He's done all this at the age of 26.
And what if it stops though? So where you put him on the list?
He can get hurt and right now where I put him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So how can you tell? How can you put him that high if it's not done? Right, that's what I'm saying. That's hard. Like he's not done. He could be.
Who can we compare him to? KG? Is he up there yet?
Just because of longevity and like KG had the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and the chip also.
I don't know about that longevity conversation, man, because that got me thinking about the conversations we keep having about Big. He can't help that he lost his life when he lost it, so we got to judge him for what he did in his time. If the Greek Freak got hurt tomorrow and could not play again.
Yeah, I understand that, but we talk about athletes. We talk about sports now. That's a little different.
But if this guy,
it's kind of hard to be the best of all time if you don't do it for a number of years.
Oh no, I'm not saying he the best of all time, bro.
But that's the question though.
Now. Nah, I wouldn't put him in that.
But that's the question. Right, that's what I'm saying. Where would you put him on the list?
Not the best of all time.
He's pretty good. He's a pretty good player. He got back-to-back MVPs. He got a chip.
Right.
He got a defensive player. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame eventually. But
so that's why I say it's so difficult. If the question is, where do you put him now? That's a difficult ass conversation if his longevity is not into it at all. Like Karl Malone got like 14 All-Stars.
This nigga was born in 1994, yo. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. He's so young. Karl Malone is the second scoringest person in NBA history. Like, we can't just leapfrog that nigga just cuz. Like,
he ain't got no chip,
and we don't like him. Like, we hate Karl Malone. Fuck Karl Malone.
Absolutely, we hate Karl Malone.
But I can't just leapfrog this nigga just because he got a ring last night.
We hate the mailman. Nigga's a child molester.
Oh yeah.
I don't know nothing about that.
See, that's what I'm saying. He don't know. Like, it's a lot of sports history. Karl Malone
I don't know nothing about that, bro. I'm sorry.
Is a
Chester? Oh no.
Yeah.
Chester.
Yeah, don't take care of his own kids. Yeah, stuff like that.
Here's my thing though about the 50 burger that Giannis dropped. A few days ago, I was sitting here thinking because I'm watching Devin Booker drop 42 games in a row. I'm watching these guys score at a clip that's crazy.
Chris Middleton scored 40.
Chris
Word.
But then I
heard
go,
about that.
but then I go comparing it to Jordan, right? If this was 1996 through 98, and the score was 88 to 86, and Jordan had 35, we talking about 35 points of an 88 total.
Yeah. That's different. I understand what you mean.
When you got 30 and your team puts up 130, the shoulders that you're using to carry your team is just different. So when these guys are putting up 50 is still incredible, but when your team has 120, you get what I'm saying? Jordan would put up 50 and his team was 80.
That's when, in order to judge the points and the greatness, you got to say when those 25 or 30 points were actually scored.
Right. And how
were they timely, clutch? Were they in the fourth? You know what I'm saying? Like that, you got to watch games. That's all. Just got to know sports.
That's for you. That's the nerd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you just gonna look at stats, you're never gonna know sports. If you just look at stats.
But so which side of the fence are you on? Because I'm saying that Giannis 50 is incredible, but I'm saying 25 years ago
was it more impressive than Jordan against like?
It depends.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I get that. Yes, it was Bill Byron Russell, but still, if I'm scoring 30, he averaged 35, 36 one season.
Right.
We're still talking about a team that probably averaged 90. Like that was the way basketball was played.
Like at one point, the playoff record is 63 points by Michael Jordan against Boston.
Oh, in Boston?
Against Boston. So, and yes, that is more. To answer your question, yes, that's more impressive than Giannis's 50 points last night. That makes sense.
Why? Because it was 13 more points.
Nah,
just because the era he played at the
because
the
era that he played in, like those points was harder to get.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
So do we discredit Giannis 50 because it's easy to get?
No. I wouldn't discredit it, but you just gotta know that Jordan's shit wasn't normal. That's all.
And plus, watching Jordan's highlight, it seemed like he had to go through a weave of traffic.
Right.
Too.
He had to go through booby traps to get that 63 points, nigga. He had to go through the Home Alone house to get that 63 points. Giannis was just doing one dribble into the lane, spin and dunking on niggas. Like that's the only thing he did that whole game.
And he can't help that. We're not going to knock him because he's 7'5" with a 12-foot wingspan. Cool.
Right. I would never knock him. That's what he has to do.
But we also know that a 6'6" guard had to go from this hand to this hand just to get 2 points. I got to get 20 more. You get what I'm saying? So it's always going to be.
We talk about Chris Paul and how we want him to get a chip. Like, if those shots don't fall or whatever, do you see how insignificant Chris Paul was to the series?
Yeah.
Like, if his shot's not falling, because he's so small, he can't affect the game no other way. He can't affect it defensively.
Yeah.
He has to just make those mid-range shots and make his threes. And, get people in the right spots because he's old, but, it's nothing that was left for him to do. But he couldn't hit those shots, so they lost.
Was this his best shot? Was this his best shot? Get it? It's over now?
Nah.
Well, it was his best shot, up until now. Now he's a free agent. So, say if he go to the Lakers next year, then he'll have another good shot. He's a free agent.
But I think he should because Milwaukee showed you that they had a three-headed monster. Even if Chris Paul did hit his shots, who was the third guy? Booker went off for 40 2 nights in a row. They still lost. You know what I'm saying?
But Chris Paul, like, he was getting, like, you could tell he wasn't playing well, man. Like, if he played well, they would have had a better chance. Like, they should have won Game 4. Chris Paul is the reason they didn't. Like, he had, like, 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter, had 5 all game. Like, I remember that game. Like, he was the reason they lost. He even said it.
Another thing I'm tired about, I had to turn ESPN off. Like, they are really sticking it to super teams. Giannis didn't have to leave. I think that this conversation, but who cares? Milwaukee got one. We love this story. This is dope. And we have not seen this story in a long time since Dirk.
Shit would have been different if everybody was healthy this year. Like, it would have been different. But it is what it is.
But it is what it is. So don't knock super teams because Brooklyn would have dusted them. Like, Brooklyn would have beat them, man. Kidding me?
Yeah, Brooklyn would have dusted everybody, to be honest, except for maybe the Lakers.
If they was healthy, the champs walked in limping. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we get it. It's cool. But you can't name me a team that really wasn't super, fam. The reason why I hate the super team narrative is because they just hate it when players take the narrative into their own hands. Every year, the Lakers in the 80s was improving their team. every year the Lakers somehow had a high draft pick. Them niggas went and got James Worthy after they was winning championships. They went and kept getting players every year, and so did Boston. You get what I'm saying? So I think that we're real comfortable in that Jordan era where, yes, one guy was Scottie Pippen, two guys, Jordan and Scottie Pippen, and then, Phil, and then supporting cast, Phil Jackson with that triangle offense, and Jordan is just that great. Then you had Shaq and Kobe. And you really don't have that many moving pieces, but at the end of the day, you still need great players, man. And if LeBron says, I can't win in Cleveland and the owner's racist, I want to go to Miami, so what? If KD says, I'm a free agent, I can't win with Russell Westbrook, Golden State has the money for me, I want to go there, so what? You still got to play.
Well, the narrative is that, we don't like when players have power.
Fact.
It's not even, and I'm not even talking about like old white people or whatever. I'm talking about people in our age group and our demographic. We don't generally like when players can go wherever they want to in any sport.
Depends. If it's your guy, you don't care.
Unless it's your team.
Yeah, that exactly.
Unless it's your team.
It's not even a team thing no more for this new generation. It's players. People follow players.
People follow players now.
So I know a lot of LeBron fans. I really do. Like no bullshit. Wherever LeBron go, they go.
Yeah, I know.
Wherever KD go, wherever like Steph. If Steph left Golden State, you really think Golden State is going to have all those fans? No. Remember when was the Miami hot?
10
years ago.
2012.
Remember all those female Boston Celtics fans they were?
Yeah.
They don't even exist anymore. All the women loved Boston for some strange reason.
Yeah, I remember that.
The colors, bro.
I'm trying to figure out which one they had a crush on because they just love looking at motherfuckers like Boston Celtics. You don't hear nobody yelling Boston no more. This is what it is, man. But shout out to Giannis, shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks, Chris Middleton, shit like that. I'm just happy the NBA season is over. Honestly, bro, it's July 21st, bro.
This is a long season. It felt long.
It's like basketball fatigue. Like, can we start football season?
Remember, it started late. That's why.
It did. It did. Still in all. It's still July, and we don't want to see this shit, honestly.
I'm ready for these Olympics.
How about this? Football in like 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's get back, man. Let's get back to the
I'm ready for the Olympics, though, man.
The Olympics gonna be trash, though.
What, the Olympics?
Yeah, Olympics gonna be trash, man.
Why do you think so?
From one, like a lot of people getting Rona and falling out.
Yeah.
Ain't no fans gonna be in the stands.
What?
Athletes already went there and said that the conditions is fucked up and they thinking about leaving.
Damn.
This shit gonna be trash.
So if you on the Olympic track team and you say you get there and the shit is fucked up, you can just say, I'm good, I'm cool, and just walk off.
Yeah.
And then they had the runner-ups come, the people who lost.
They'll do something, but they can't make you run. No.
Damn, I'm just looking at all the money they leave on the table.
Are they really leaving money on the table?
If they gonna win, if they the favorite, yeah. Endorsements.
Man, if the conditions are so trash, I don't know how that's gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? Tokyo is going to be the head of the United States in regards to like technology and things like that.
Enter the chat. How the hell we get bots?
Hey man, we
want to become famous.
Shout out to Dre Day in the chat.
My trick niggas, what's up? Shout out to Dre Day. What's going on?
Shout out to Dre, yo.
We got bots now. We popping when you got bots.
That bot
you're on the radar.
Hey yo, that bot's from Twitch. You ever even check on our fucking Twitter page? Our Twitch page?
We got a Twitch page.
See, niggas. See.
Niggas is on Twitch.
This is our leader, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Mike. Niggas said I forgot all about the Twitch page.
We got a Twitch page.
I stream the Twitch every fucking show too, fellas.
Shit. Okay, look.
Damn.
I'm gonna go look at that when we start.
It's too many platforms, bro. I can't keep up with it all.
But shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, last question about the Bucks though.
Okay.
Because this is Milwaukee, because this is the like the Dallas Mavericks type of situation, and we get back to the grind where Brooklyn, Lakers, wherever Chris Paul go might enhance.
Okay.
Does Giannis need another one, or is he good with this one because of how he did it? Like they said when LeBron was in Cleveland, had he just would have won one, that would have been good enough.
See, I don't understand that. To me, Giannis would try to win as many chips as possible.
Absolutely.
Do he need one? No, I don't think nobody ever needs one. I think it depends on who you asking or what you asking for.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think people like we talk about Barkley, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Reggie Miller. I mean, those players were great. Did they need a ring? For what? Like they still are, known as the greatest players, but not everybody just won a ring. It's a team game. So, Flaw, you there? Yeah, we done lost Flaw, yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, okay.
Yeah, we lost. I'm about to say, I know what I said when that damn profound. This nigga didn't say shit.
So, the gymnastics committee has decided that Simone Biles is too talented. So they're not going to rate her skills at what they're really worth to keep her from completely dominating the other gymnasts.
Right. They even said there's some shit that she do now. They can't even.
Right.
They can't even judge it.
Judge it because
they can't even
she's
judge
the
it
only
right.
one that do it. Like.
Right. So it's not. It's unfair to the other. To the other.
I
people.
don't got no problem. I don't got nothing to do with your shortcomings over there, bro.
Nothing to do with them over there, yo.
That's crazy, yo. Oh my God.
That's just how it is, yo. That's nuts. Hold on, we gotta tell Flaw this because I don't think he heard. Flaw, you there?
Yeah. What's up?
No, I was just reading, bro.
Go ahead. Tell them what you said.
The committee has just decided that Simone Biles is too talented, so they're not going to rate her skills at what they're worth to really keep her from dominating the other gymnasts in the Olympics. They're going to downgrade her performances. They can't even. It's like it's crazy. It's going to be biased in their judging of her because she's too raw.
She got a move that they can't judge that they're saying.
Is this the Olympic committee or is this Tokyo committee? Like,
it's the
Olympic
committee of the Olympics.
Asking, because Tokyo don't like us anyway, so I got to make sure like it's not. That's bullshit. Right. Tokyo let it be known they don't like niggas, man. They don't care at all.
Well, so every time I go to a restaurant, I talk shit. Now,
make sure you get your food first.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, that's some bull. But I hate when we have to use this narrative because it shouldn't matter. The last time I seen, she was walking around with like a GOAT label on her uniform, and that could just rub people the wrong way when black people are just proud and happy with who they are.
Oh yeah, Negroes always have to be humble.
Yes,
we got at all times. Yep.
Right, we can't let people know we're proud to be who we are. We feel like we're the best, and who knows if they are just trying to take it out on her because of the way she's carrying herself lately, which I think is terrible.
You can't be too uppity, bro. That's what they used to call uppity. You can't be uppity.
Well, speaking of uppity, KanyeWest got a new album coming.
Speaking of uppity,
is it secular music?
Huh?
Your segues is nasty.
Because he said he wasn't recording secular music anymore. So is this like a gospel album, or is this?
Well, and that's why I'm calling this the greatest rollout of all times.
You don't know?
It is a gospel album, though.
It is a gospel album.
From the track listing, it has
Oh, he got a track
gospel
list?
tone. Yeah, I saw the track listing. At least what people say that the track listing is.
Yeah,
like it's not official, no.
And Jerrell might have peeped that, but I don't think the general public, know what we're going to get. And KanyeWest has created this mystique for himself that nobody else has. Now, I got excited when I first found out about this. The first thing that came to my mind was we just had a segment on Pusha T last episode about he's going to drop album of the year, only for his main mans to actually drop before him, and the rollout be, this is going to be the greatest thing all year. So you might as well listen to your favorite artist now. Did y'all see that tweet of rollout? Did y'all see that rollout?
Yeah, you know what that shows me? That shows me that Kanye ain't had nothing to do with Push Out. And Push didn't have nothing to do with his.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm looking at track
Because remember, Push is the vice president of good music or whatever. But
so he didn't push that. Didn't know nothing about this. Like
no,
too
right. I don't think he knew anything about it. If he did know anything about it, he had no input into it, and I'm sure that Kanye probably listened to Push album and might have did some stuff, but I don't know how many beats he probably did for it now.
And as a producer, you can just toss some beats, but you don't have to be there for the mixing or Kanye might not know.
Especially when Pharrell is doing it.
So that was the conversation we was having.
Right.
Want to take over the album. So now we can assume that it's Pharrell.
Right. I think maybe the Pharrell and the Neptunes got something to do with it and not Kanye. You know, the last one.
Let me read these tweets real quick, right? From Justin LeBoy. Respectfully, Justin on Twitter. Kanye West album is really done. When it drops this week, we probably not going to listen to anything else for a while. Let me go enjoy all the current artists I'm listening to until then. Let's argue. His name is Kanye West, and his new album is dropping this week. It's a classic. Don't at me.
Sound like he got paid to say that.
This Kanye West Little Baby record is so crazy. Y'all gonna leave that MF on repeat all day and all night. Baby, really a goat.
See, Justin LeBoy is an influencer with a lot of followers.
Yeah,
and he's been hanging around Kanye for like the past couple weeks. They've shown that's all part of the rollout too. That's all.
No, I'm good.
But I will say this though. Drake is on my mind. Pusha T is on my mind. And Drake has been pushing this album back, which could possibly be a mistake, right? Because I don't even think Drake does have an official single. He does. I'm saying all that to say, at Kanye's peak, he makes better albums than Drake. No? At his peak, he makes better complete projects.
Oh, at his peak?
At his peak, he make
His peak was so long ago. Why are you even bringing that up
his
now?
peak was like 2010.
Because that's what this rollout sounds like to me. To me, that's what this rollout sounds to me. There's no title Apple dispute. There's like that little snippet we heard with Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah,
don't sound too bad if that's how he coming. Like I like
it. Kind of sound like the last album though.
Which
that sound gospel too. Yeah. No. The last of the gospel album.
I like the beat. I didn't like.
I'm saying, but do you remember? Did you listen to the gospel album?
We did. I remember we did. We all did.
That don't sound like that could have been on there.
I haven't listened to the album in like 2 years.
Well, that's why you're asking, is it like a gospel? Like it sounds the same type of shit that he did before. Not exactly the same, but I can see it being a gospel album.
The album named down there after his mother.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely a lot of songs that sound like, hold on, let me get back to it. That, like you said, could be Lord, I Need You, Praise God, God's Country, In God's Country. I mean, Keep My Spirit Alive.
He could have named all on records that they have nothing to do with nothing. He could do that.
It's supposed to be called God's Country, but he switched it to his mom's name. So,
yeah, I think this is going to be another gospel album. Like I understand he said he wasn't going to do secular music anymore. It was borderline anyway. I think this might be another gospel album. Yeah.
I'm not listening to this shit.
I'm gonna listen to it. I have to listen to it.
I'm not supporting Kanye anymore, man.
So maybe I'm falling victim for the rollout. Because the boys did.
I'm saying, what you think? Like this gonna be like, late registration? Like what do you think it's gonna sound like?
Well, the narrative is,
I don't think that Kanye exists anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we don't know. I want to see what Kanye West. I don't know if Kim and Ye, they haven't got an official divorce. It's too soon. But now that Ye isn't in that space anymore, what could have changed? What could be different?
Oh, I heard that he ain't in that space no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you don't know if he's not in that space anymore.
Here's the what I heard from the that album release party or album listening party.
Yeah,
they said they played a song. He played a song about that situation, and he stopped and like cried for 2 minutes before he played the other song.
See, nobody got time for that shit, man.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not gonna be. This ain't gonna be the College Dropout Part 2, nigga. This is gonna be another Kanye album. Like, this is gonna be the same Kanye shit we've been talking about. Like, no, not even that. It's just gonna be the same. I think it's gonna be like the last album. I don't think anything special. There's gonna be anything different.
Roland does not believe the hype. Probably wasn't a Kanye West fan.
I don't believe it either.
Maybe. Hey, listen. I guess for me,
what hype though? There ain't no hype around this. We just heard about it 2 days ago,
which is dope. That's what you like, right? Because we just complained about
the hype. Drake got hype around his album.
Yeah, Kanye.
That nigga put a heart in his hair like 6 months ago. We've been waiting for the album ever since.
Album like Beyonce, bro, just dropping it, bro. He'd have been better off just doing that.
Yeah, that would have been nuts.
Coming out. If he would have just dropped it, it'd have been crazy. But he got type of dude. He gotta let us know he coming and all like.
But that was the segue. That's why I did the segue. How can the GOAT not let you know he's coming? That's not going to happen. He can't just drop out the sky.
Yeah, he can.
He would rather be late, which the Ye album was, than appear magically. I need to let you know I'm coming, even if you have to wait longer.
Because in his mind, bro, he still think we checking for his music.
Well,
we as the masses. I mean, not us.
Yeah.
And I don't think
they are.
I don't think so, bro. I don't
yeah,
think so. Nah, bro. I don't think so, bro.
So you really don't think Kanye famous anymore? You crazy?
I don't think motherfuckers care anymore about what he's doing and what his life is.
Yeah,
that's just how I feel about it. When you hear his name in the news or you see him say anything, niggas be playing. Y'all read the comments. He get trashed every time. Every time.
I mean, you might hear that from people that might think like we do, but for the masses, that nigga still Kanye West, yo. Like,
he ain't been Kanye West since about 2011, man. Like I'm cool, bro.
I just think we don't like Kanye because of that, from what he said and all the other stuff from before. But that nigga still Kanye.
The music has fallen off, bro. Like he's fallen off musically for me. You know what I'm saying? This is Ye. This is that Pablo album. This is, you know what I'm saying?
I got the track list.
See, for me,
yeah, that's old too, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, because he got a new one. He got 12 tracks on. Some of them songs is on this track list. So XXLMag.com, shout out to them. They put the track list up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because if this is it, it's a whole bunch of God-like stuff.
Some of them songs got on this track list.
Okay. We'll see. Because you know Kanye.
Y'all will see. Not listening to this shit.
Me, I think, like, just to piggyback off what Ant saying, first off, Ant ain't never, if you on Twitters, you would see that guy's gone. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They love him still?
Yes, man.
This nigga is still the biggest artist in the world right now, other than Drake.
I don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
Right. So, but to piggyback off what you were saying, though, Ant, yes, he's always in the news acting a fool. But he's one of those artists that you believe when he says, I put my heart and soul into this right here. And you sit and you wait for it. To be disappointed or to say, oh, man, he still got it. We actually will sit and wait for that. There's a lot of us that don't care for the shenanigans. We might talk about it and laugh at him because we have a podcast to do. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we still know that he's one hell of a musician. And I don't really got the time to be invested in somebody's personal life. Not saying that you are, but all of that dumb stuff he was doing.
Yeah, I don't even care about that shit no more.
Yeah, like all that dumb stuff he was doing. Don't get me wrong. When he went against, like, we talking about, the slaves had a choice. There's some things you shouldn't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye, you like
going up here with Trump and calling that nigga a superhero is some shit you shouldn't do. Like, nigga said you got me up for, like, you feel like a superhero. Like, nigga, come on, bro. Like,
right.
Then the music is trash. He dropped Yeezus. He dropped the Pablo shit. Then he dropped Ye. All three of them shits was not hitting, bro. For me. You know what I mean? So it's the music, bro. And then the shenanigans just add on top of it. Just like, you know what? I'm good, Kanye.
But then when they say I'm coming back, you go, I don't know how many times he got this. I don't know how many attempts he's going to have because he paid LaBoy to do this wonderful rollout. If this album is trash, this is the last rollout he's going to have. He's going to have to do what you said, and that's just drop because he's not going to stop making music. This is therapeutic for him. This is his world.
Kanye need to go back to the old college dropout Kanye, bro. He got to bring things all the way around full circle.
That Kanye is dead.
I know he's been dead. He sacrificed that to Kanye years ago.
But let me ask, Phil, right? Because I guess every artist runs into that scenario or that situation where you wish it was the original artist. How does what would sound? Because here's my opinion: if Kanye West did all, okay, there it is.
I think it's impossible too. It's not a single artist that's old can make their first album right now. So
I'm not
Kanye
saying
no different than anybody else.
Like college dropout, bro. I'm not saying that. Like what I'm saying is, his music done changed. His sound has changed.
Yeah, it did.
It's not the same anymore, and I don't like
it.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, if he went back and even did a mixtape with like the old music from like registration college, like just that sound of music, I would probably listen to it. I would most likely listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Once he start going into 808 and Heartbreaks and Yeezus and all that, them different sounds and experimenting with, I wasn't feeling it, bro. You know what I mean? And I get artists have to evolve and move,
I think,
and grow and things like that. But I think he grew like differently. Like it's not the same for me.
I think he grew the wrong way. I think he definitely grew the wrong way because if you actually look at his story, you know, he just thought the world of JayZ. Like at the end of the day, he was an artist, but for some reason, he thought Jay was his brother. He thought he was more than what he was. He lost his mother. So when he just
every episode, bro.
Flaw.
Every episode, bro. He never fails, yo.
Am I tripping?
Yo, you be swearing.
Jay acknowledged him as little bro too, bro. Like when Jay did the Rap Radar interview with Elliot, he said, "Yo, Kanye, my little bro." He wilded out, went on stage talking about my wife and shit. Like, you feel me? He called him little bro.
Obviously, I mean,
hey yo, Flaw shit on people's dreams every fucking episode. Every episode, you was a hating ass nigga, man.
I just got a time. Kanye West. See, the thing is, he thought he had a brother, right? First off, he lost his mother, which was
thought he had a brother.
I don't even know where his dad at, right? So now you lose your brother in JayZ. So you start making all these friends who don't look like you, who got money. So Kanye, when you get into these different rooms, you make friends with people who necessarily won't look like you. Mm-hmm. So now your conversation changes. Man, white people ain't so bad. Asian people ain't so bad. Hispanic people ain't so bad. So now you become this world lovely guy. So now your energy towards the music that you actually have, you was like a college dropout, black HBCU type of energy when you was poor. Because you thought that was it. Like,
now you got money.
Now you got money and you shaking hands and you live in Calabasas and your neighbor, like, I can't diss you. I love you.
How do we get here?
He right though. Shit changed when you not eating canned salmon no more, bro.
Where did this come from?
So I follow you, Flaw. I'm with you. Go ahead.
What we got here is because I can't expect him to make that type of music anymore from the soul, to me, honestly, because he's not mentally there. He can't make that music. Even if he brought that sound back, the lyrics might not be the same.
Well, I guess my thing is you can't name any artist that can do that, though. That's what I'm saying. Not just Kanye, the gay thing. It's not a single artist that they've been in the game for 15 years and they can make their first album again.
That's true, right? So my thing is this, you know what I'm saying? There are some artists in the game that their best material isn't their first album. And I know Flaw likes to say a lot of the times, you know, your first album should be your best album because you're hungry and you put all your effort and energy into it, but that's not all the way true at all times. Ludacris is an artist that his first album isn't his best album. T.I., you know what I mean? Even JayZ. People will argue that his first album isn't his best album. You know what I mean?
True.
All of those are different scenarios for me. You just name artists. Like Ludacris has something to prove. Nobody thought he'd really be that big. Okay, so y'all want to look at Nelly. Y'all want to look at
He did.
Yeah. But
Kanye was like that at one point, though. Nobody thought Kanye was supposed to be going to be this.
So maybe that's it. Once he reached the top, okay.
Nobody. When he came in, like he couldn't get signed as a rapper at all. Like he had to get signed as a producer. He said
nobody took him serious. Right.
So let's add on my scenario and Jerrell's scenario. Both can be true, just like he says.
Right.
I've already done conquered hip hop, and now I'm You know what I mean? I like my women Caucasian. I like my neighbors to be of all races. I am love. You know,
your point, that is kind of right, yo, because Kanye is a narcissist, and it seemed like he got bored with hip hop at some point, like just making hip hop music. Now he wants to take over the pop world and be the biggest pop artist. Then he wants to take over fashion. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to have just an urban fashion line. He wants Versace and Gucci and things like that. So I follow you, bro. I get you.
Yeah, and
which I don't even knock him for doing. It's just the way you go about it. Like it just depends on how you go about it. Like he's supposed to have dreams like that.
Telling everybody you the best every single day. I'm the best, bitch. I'm a genius. Like throwing that shit in people's face every single time. People get tired of that shit. At award, you getting your award, telling niggas you the best. Like people get tired.
Yeah,
of that
if you the best, you don't gotta say it.
Right.
That's the thing. When you think you can act like if you're in the house, right? And you acting crazy, and you go outside and you act crazy, it's a different sandwich, right? Obviously, this is what Rockefeller had to put up with in studios. Unfortunately, he didn't have a mask to put on. You know, like when you go out, you put your best on. Like we're not about to show out. I'm gonna win this award. I don't know. I'm mad being here, but I'm gonna talk to your boss. Like some people just move differently. You get what I'm saying? KanyeWest actually brought that out to the public, and you go, whoa.
When did you think that changed? Because you know he wasn't like that when he first got to Rockefeller.
Bro, it was after graduation, bro. Probably after late registration, really. Because if we talk about Drake being the biggest artist in the world for the last 10, Kanye was in that same space at one point, bro. The biggest artist ever. So after late registration drop with Gold Digger and all that shit, that's when you started to see the change. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's when you start to see the narcissism.
I think it changed when Rockefeller started cleaning house and he became the biggest artist there. So you're not acting like that when Beans and Cam and all of them because you want to impress them.
Right.
You're not about to throw a hissy fit in front of state property, fam. It's not happening. You're going to humble yourself and get in line.
But no hissy fit in front of state property.
But remember, he always been weird, yo. This nigga funny.
Yo. Breaking down and having a hissy sit in a room full of hood niggas.
Nah, you remember like this nigga used to be in the studio before he got on as a rapper. He would get on a table in front of niggas and just start rapping, like in front of everybody.
That's the only way they would let him rap because he was corny.
Right.
No beat on.
I'm saying not rapping. I'm throwing the fit if you don't put me on this record. That's what I'm saying. That's what he started to do. I ain't got to prove to you I can rap now.
I saying, man. He had to wait till he was by himself.
He started. He didn't even start out rapping at first. He started out on hooks at first. You didn't ever even. You just heard him on hooks, and like who?
They wouldn't let him rap.
Right, but he used to rap for Cameron. So now Cam tells that story. Like Dame, everybody told the same story. If you're whack, at least we'll put Cameron on the records and make it sound hot.
That's fucked up, yo. That is fucked up, yo. Damn.
You is the hatiness. That's why I said, how did we get? That's why I said, how did we get here?
Yo, that's how they was coming with Cam, bro.
So Dame didn't say that. So
I
Dame
don't know.
Yeah, he did say that.
He said that. I'm not the one hating.
He did say that. I'm just saying it's the fact that Flaw actually brought it up. In 2021, when Kanye like the biggest artist on the planet.
I'm saying so, but here's what see. This is how I'm putting it together because you're saying when did it change? I can't see him acting like that when Dipset a property is in baseline.
Yeah, you can't get. You don't got the type of clout like that to act like that.
I just don't see that. And Cam is our biggest artist. You're not big yet, so
yeah.
I get that.
So that's what I'm saying. So when did he start acting like a baby? When JayZ, not a baby, my bad, but when JayZ and Dame split up.
Let them true feelings come out.
When JayZ and Dame split up, and it was just JayZ and Kanye and Petey Crack. There was no Beans, there was no Cam, there was no Jimmy.
That's when Jay started having like Rihanna.
Because it was
the dream.
So he had So this is where I fought Kanye.
That's what Jay went to DefJam.
Right. So I can't say I fought him, but Dame the one that brought him to the rock. Right. Nobody else believed in him but Dame. Right. When it's time to split and you got to make a choice to go with Dame or Jay.
He went to Jay.
So I can understand why it definitely a smart move. Self-preservation is number one rule of law. Self-preservation.
Smart move.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see how I can see how Dame felt slighted, and I can also see how Jay put the battery in his back around that time. You feel what I'm saying? The president of Def Jam now. I got the whole rock to myself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You do whatever you want to do. You already a musical genius. You did the blueprint. Like, you know what I mean?
And just like what Jerrell was saying, now we got Rihanna, Neo. I can dope fits because I look like a genius. I want these snares. And then when you create hits, it just looks good. Like you look like a nut, but to them, and that's where the genius came from. He's a genius.
Right.
You got what I'm saying? Because now it's Rihanna, it's Neo, it's
you know, who else? Rick Ross. You know what I mean? People keep sleeping on JayZ Def Jam presidency, yo. He did a lot in his little couple of years he was there.
I already told you he fucked New York rap up, nigga. Like he was the reason. People just don't want to admit that shit.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Time out. Let's backtrack. You saying JayZ is the reason why New York rap is fucked up?
I definitely disagree, but we can.
Yeah, him and 50 Cent.
50 Cent is the reason why
That's
New York.
Him and 50 Cent.
Oh, okay.
How?
How what?
I don't agree with either one of those.
I think maybe because you young and forgot what Def Jam used to be. That nigga with the Def Jam and turned it into
Def Jam
Arista. Nigga, you see?
Okay, but my thing is this: I don't see how JayZ could have done that if that was the sound already.
He's right.
All he did was sign.
He's right. He's right.
All JayZ did was sign the hot artist. Okay,
we're talking about 04. We're talking about 04 to like 07, bro. Jay was over there.
I understand you signing other artists, but I'm talking about the artists that were on Def Jam already. What happened to them? Their projects were shelved for what?
Red was mad when he was over there.
Ghostface was pissed off. I remember this shit. What are you talking about?
Like niggas was mad. Like
now I got to shit on my own guys. What do you want me to do with Ghostface, Method Man, and Redman in 04?
Hey, yo, you gonna talk about your mans like that?
Yes, I can't do nothing.
You even hating on your own man.
But he did drop. Fish Scale dropped on the Def Jam, and that was a hit.
Yeah, we talked about that.
First off, I'm gonna give Ghost his flowers. Back Like That with Neo was his biggest record, and that's what on the jet. I get that.
Yeah,
that was Jaybird.
But in comes Jeezy, Ross, Rihanna, Jerrell. Are you really going to tell me to balance out my time?
So how about all the rappers that was coming up during that time?
Ooh.
See, it's a long.
You mean like New York rappers or underground?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was.
Man, you had old Dipset coming up. There was a bunch of young niggas coming up.
See, I'm not a JayZ hater.
Hey, yo, Pete rolled out. Hey, yo, shout out to Roll. Now all of a sudden you can't
be like that.
Like all of a sudden, now see how the tables turn.
They say that because they think I'm a JayZ hater. I'm not.
Because you are. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you don't.
No, you are. No, you are.
You are. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how you can't just ride with me on this. That's how much you just want to disagree. That's how much you want to disagree with me. That's what it is.
I'm saying if I'm JayZ and I got the ability to sign niggas to make my job easier, I'm sorry, but I can't produce a hit for Method Man in 05 if he don't want to work. Meth don't want to rap, fam.
Nigga, you can't say that.
You can't say that.
He ain't putting work.
You know what? He might be right though, because Meth got into his acting bag after How High, bro.
And
that was like
that don't mean he wanted to stop rapping. I need Meth to say he wanted to stop rapping.
Bro. And also LL Cool J. It's 2004, bro. What do you want me to do with LL?
So you going with like the
these niggas
narrative
is old and washed.
All these niggas is old and washed, so fuck them. Maybe you part of the problem, nigga. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you one of them niggas that's part of the problem then, man.
Are y'all telling?
If those artists that JayZ brought in, right, that we was talked about, Neo, Jeezy, Rick Ross, Rihanna, if they would any other label, would they still be the same artists who they are? Any of them, would they still be the same?
Yeah, some of them are undeniable.
Def Jam. Neo would be.
Yeah, Neo would be because he right. But yeah, the other ones, I don't know. It's all substantial.
Because it's the Def Jam stamp too at that time. Remember that Def Jam stamp meant everything back then.
I think that's a crazy question because if you actually go back to our original topic of the Milwaukee Bucks, look at the coach, Budenholzer, right? Budenholzer, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
You think Giannis gets better or worse, whether it's him or somebody else? He just got lucky.
Yes, Giannis gets better if he got like a Pat Riley or a George Karl, somebody coaching.
Yeah, but he just dropped 50.
How about if he wouldn't have had Budenholzer or whoever the fuck his name is, he might drop 70 though.
If he had
he might have a jumper.
Okay.
He might have a jumper.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying he won. That's what I'm saying. So
He won.
if Rihanna and them go like so.
Yeah,
Rihanna
he won, so I can't. Yeah, I see what you mean.
If Rihanna's already a star in the making and I sign her, I still get credit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
That's all
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. Because remember, back in them early 2000s, that Def Jam stamp meant still everything to your career. Niggas they was riding off of that.
But
first off,
hold on though. I said, hold on. I just want to make it clear that I said JayZ signed his people. I didn't say he found none of them niggas.
No, he signed them. No, he signed them.
He didn't find none of them.
No, he did, because JayZ was already popping.
I just don't want people to think that I think that he found.
Okay, right.
No,
clear that up. Yeah, he didn't.
I think I might have been there when JayZ became president. He just pushed him.
He didn't discover neither one of them.
Ran behind him. That's all.
Right.
But I want to shout out first off. This is why I love this podcast. Right. I want to give a shout out to Dre Day and Rolling in the chat. This is the first time I've seen two people say that the Method Man 316 Day After was dope. I thought it was dope, but I never heard nobody else say it like.
Shout out to our fans. Shout out to our fans for agreeing with Flaw on his Uber Wu-Tang shit. Everything Wu-Tang. Know what I mean? Hey, yo, shout out to Eru in the chat, man. Shout out to Die Hard Knicks podcast, man. I think it's the first time I see
we
comment from him on there. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Die Hard Knicks podcast in the building.
Kanye not having throwing tantrums in front of state property. That's some true funny shit.
Facts, man, that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine throwing a tantrum in front of killers?
Niggas, first of all, let's not.
Can't see it.
First off,
let's not say all the niggas was killers, though, bro. Like,
you know what I mean, fam. Of course they weren't. Of course
they
weren't.
You say killers.
Of course they. I use that very loosely. Bro, so, yeah, you're absolutely right. I use that loosely.
I know what you're saying.
And then, be like, because here's the thing. They gave Kanye all that slack for the pink polo. So he got slack for the polo. Can you imagine if he just started, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't.
He got slack for a pink polo.
He got slack for a pink polo, but Cam ain't get no slack for a pink range and a pink fur.
Yo, they had everything pink. You know why? Because Cam is cool and Kanye wasn't.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all it boils down to, man. A cool nigga can wear what the fuck he want to wear.
You know what's crazy? How Cameron just confused all the thugs? Like, wait a minute, that's Pink. That's Cameron, though. Wait a minute. That's how niggas was.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Jerrell, you remember in 2001, 2002 when the whole Trenton was running around with pink tees on?
Man.
You remember that shit, bro?
Yeah.
Let's just say Harlem had a whole lot of influence in the tri-state area.
For the people listening, bro, in 2003 when Dipset first got popping, niggas in Trenton was running around with long nightgown T-shirts on, pink, nigga.
Which was confusing to me because coming from New York, traditionally I found that dudes in Jersey, or at least Trenton in Central and South Jersey, is run more to like the Philly side of things.
Yeah.
So it was really crazy seeing pink shit in Central and South Philly when Harlem is up north. Like, it was really funny to me. But I remember seeing it.
We're going to spend 3 seconds on this, and I'll just the answer was there was a lot of gang affiliation from that side. So that's what happened. Philly isn't gang related. So when gangs came to Trenton, they was affiliated with other gangs that was in New York.
That's a different podcast, bro. That's
a whole different. That's a different podcast.
Whole different show. Shout out to Dre Day again. Wu-Tang forever. Do y'all feel the love in this pod or what, fam?
Yeah, how confused? I was about to say that. How confusing is the tri-state area drug culture? We gonna talk about that shit.
Listen, bro, I'm not no super duper street nigga. But fam. I've been in these streets a long time, bro, and I'm still kind of halfway in, halfway out. I don't sell anything. It's just I'm affiliated with some niggas that do things in these streets, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The shit that I see in these streets right now, bro, the shit I've been seeing is just nuts, bro.
Fam, I'm like, let's just say it's really, really confusing and fascinating at the same time.
I gotta get my family out of here, bro.
Speaking of Harlem, this wasn't on the docket. FrenchMontana said he's working behind the scenes to get Jim and Max on the same page. And him and Jim would not be cool if he didn't get blessings from Max. So you be all Max is all there for it.
But down, bro. You know how that
we gonna have a Max. We gonna have a serious Max.
We gonna do this?
That
we
nigga
really
cheesy. Hold on, it's your time to shine, baby. Hold on, I'm about to put Ann on. I'm about to put Ann up That's
we
it's
really
your time
doing
to
this
shine,
today?
baby.
All right,
Talk your shit, eh?
nigga. First of all, French is doing exactly what the fuck he's supposed to be doing, man. He been holding that. You can get me off, bro. You can get me off. I'm not that narcissistic. Right?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I feel like niggas is grown, bro. Jim the only one that don't give a fuck. Yo, he the only one still mad because Max touched it in Miami. Like,
I mean, you can't say niggas is mad and grown, but you keep saying that.
You can't say that.
You're
contradicting yourself when you say that, fam.
Listen.
You can't.
Jim is not for no reconciliation, bro. He's not here for it. The only reason why he fucking with Frenchie because Frenchie got a bag right now. Frenchie was hot coming off the Unforgettable single with Sway Lee, and he was doing numbers and shit like that. So he like, all right, it makes sense to, piece it up with this nigga. But this nigga Max is sitting in a box right now. Like, what the fuck good is it going to be for Jim? What good is it benefiting him to piece up with this nigga who told the world he busted in Miami?
I blame Flaw for this. Why you bring this up? You knew you was gonna get and hot for this. Like, this nigga got the towel on his face now.
Okay, all right.
You got this nigga hot, man.
Frenchie's trying to set his man up to success when he come home, B, and that's all it is, B.
Oh, look, right? Hey,
Oh, shit.
Y'all niggas funny as hell, yo. Y'all niggas is hilarious,
got hot, bitch. He started putting the towel on his face. Man, fuck this shit, man.
All right, so let me play devil's advocate for Jim Jones, right? Yes, Max is grown, but he's been sitting behind the box. And usually when you sit behind the box, you're the one that want peace.
Yes.
You're the one,
of course.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
But if you're Jim Jones, okay, but if you Jim Jones and you remember all them DVDs, right? You remember all that tough talk shit. You got to sit there and think.
Don't worry about it.
Would you want to piece shit up with me home the entire time? So if I'm Jim, because think about it, Jim and French just pieced it up after like the beef been going on since that same time. First of all,
Frenchie ain't really had nothing to do with it. He just got wrapped into the beef. You know what I'm saying? Him and Max got hooked up, and then he inserted himself into the beef.
You know what happened, right? You know what happened.
Blackballing niggas. Jim Jones was calling up niggas, blackballing niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You know what happened, right? Frenchie threatened Jim Jones' son. That was
I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
So once you do that, you have definitely inserted yourself in the beef.
Okay, so you can forgive a nigga for threatening your son, but you can't forgive a nigga for saying he fucked your wife. For saying he fucked your wife.
That's a very good question.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Very good question.
French was on the out more than Max was to me, because when you talking about you gonna put hands on my son or whatever you said,
that's what I'm saying.
But French has been home, so they've been sending.
They've been able
French
to.
Has been successful as well. French is successful, regardless if we like him or not. He still has been successful.
I see what both of you mean. Yeah.
And do you know how crazy it is for a nigga you hate to make a smash?
Right, yo.
That shit slaps.
Word is bond.
That's why I was like all the Pusha and remember the Pusha and Drake shit.
Yeah,
I know Drake was like, damn Daytona raw.
Daytona fire. You gotta.
He was like, this 7 song shit raw.
Even the Adonis shit when he came at him, but you gotta respect it. This shit is hard. Like,
but let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack though. I don't think there's nothing Drake made that made Pusha go, I don't think Drake like nothing he did. I
don't agree with that. Because Drake rap.
Style name, bro.
Drake rap, yo. Maybe not like the singing songs. Yeah, he rap though.
Drake
gotta like some of it.
I will stand on that hill alone. But back to French
on some real shit though, to go double back on that. If he said that, I would say, yo, you gotta be lying, yo.
Okay.
You gotta tell the truth.
Yeah, he don't fuck with none of Drake bars.
None of it.
Nah, yeah, he lying.
Lying. I think Drake is I think he's too good to not like nothing. Like that's weird.
but you can be in a box of where once I hear your voice, you're trash. Yeah, you could be in that type of box.
It depends though, bro. Like it depends on how
that's true.
The beef is though, bro. These niggas is just beefing on wax though. They ain't really touch each other or do nothing. Now 50 and Ja on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? When they was in it.
Wait a minute.
I think 50 really think he sound like the Cookie Monster. Like that, he was truthful. Like
he
they
don't
don't
like
like each
nothing
other.
Ja
Like,
did,
he
like,
don't like
ever.
nothing. He's
but back up though. We're gonna touch on that Ja 50 thing in a little bit, but I want to back up to what Ant just said. I forgot what you said. God damn it. Drake, Pusha T. What did you say? I can't remember. All right, so
he said that he would definitely like, he would know that. Hold on, what did he say?
Yeah.
Nigga, listen, bro. Basically, it's like this, bro. Even when, all right, remember when Kiss and them was beefing with state property and shit, them niggas still was listening to each other's shit while they was going through it. You feel what I'm saying? So
here's my thing.
Yeah.
Here's my thing with 50 and Ja, because I don't remember what you said about pushing Drake. But here's my thing about 50 and Ja. I think all the street niggas, whether it be G Unit, D Block, and state property, all came to terms at the end because they respected each other on the streets. Terror Squad.
Right. Yeah, this is not a street thing.
This ain't a street thing, yeah.
Because Ja Rule isn't street. 50 really despised him because Ja really had nothing to do. Because Ja really had nothing to do with the real. See, people think that Supreme and Ja is the same. It's not.
It's not. Right. He just knew that. He just knew that nigga. That's
They're
it.
not the same sandwich at all.
At all.
I would hope people think that. I will hope that people know that.
That's a whole different situation.
Bro, you got people that.
Ja, but I'm 50 and I am from the streets. And Ja, a punk, tried to punk me.
Talking to me greasy like this?
I will get you.
And you sound like the Cookie Monster?
I will ride you, pause forever because you're really not a street dude. I never have to worry about you. I can bully you. That's what bullies do. Right. You're not going to do that with Kiss. That's why when they say,
I kind of think that Ja is like, I think he kind of like a casualty though. I think the real beef is 50 and Irv.
Irv, yeah.
It's not really Ja. Ja, just like you said, he not a street nigga.
So he caught the
Irv is though.
Yeah, Irv from the streets. So Ja was
so his beef is really with Irv. Ja is like a casualty.
Niggas.
But if you
this is why Ja get the jokes. Irv get the real shit. I don't know if y'all notice. He get the real conversation that 50 do usually. Like he really just joke about Ja. He don't really joke about Irv. He just like, fuck that nigga. Like he hate him. Like,
so are we saying
like there's no nice things about Irv?
So if we say that Ja separates himself from Irv in another 5 years,
it's still over.
But give me 5 years though.
Nah, it's
still over, bro.
Okay. Nah, I think 50 the type of person is over. But if it was somebody else, I think yeah. But I think because of 50, no.
50 and Ja to do a versus, bro, and that beef been what, damn near 20 years now. At least 20 years. You know how they will never do a versus, bro.
Irv will be involved though. That's why.
And it's not gonna happen, bro.
But that's my point when it comes to who you beef with. They said they asked Kiss, or they asked Kiss how did the beef with him and Beans ended, and I forgot who it was, but they just brought them together at a park. Kiss had some dudes, Beans had some dudes. They squashed it right there. Street niggas. Once they meet up, they squash it because they respect each other. Beans always said.
But they beef
wasn't real. They beef
but
was
you know
rap.
why though?
That was a rap beef.
Street niggas know real beef.
Right. That wasn't a real beef.
That wasn't real beef.
We losing real soldiers in the streets.
Right. That's not real.
So that's what I'm saying. If it comes to Ja Rule, you can diss Ja your entire life. There's no threats.
Right. Hey, yo, see, I told you, yo. That's another one.
But is it the
Ja? Yo, Ja go see you, yo. I'm gonna protect. Yo, if Ja swing on you, I'm gonna steal on you.
Yo.
Yeah, all right.
I'll try Ja in the streets, bro. I ain't gonna even front.
Why y'all gotta diss? Y'all got this Ja?
I'll try him, bro. Now you talking about he swing on Flaw? I'll try him, bro. I ain't playing. I done been beat up, bitch. I don't care.
We might have missed over something. I'm just saying something. Rolling root in the chat. JayZ did not find anyone that was all LA Reid. That's not JayZ's problem. He gets all.
We said that.
I think we said that without Rose. Yeah, we already knew that Jay didn't find anybody, but yeah, that's he's still the boss.
There's some people that's going to say names like LA Reid and just like want to discredit JayZ, but he's still going to get the credit
on some real shit. Puffy ain't find none of them niggas either.
Right?
Puffy ain't find Big.
He ain't find the locks. Like
he ain't find Big. He ain't find none of them niggas.
Nigga was brought. Big was brought to him. Like,
right.
And it's crazy.
To him.
And it's crazy. But I will say, I will give Puffy this credit though. He always had a Heavy D type play person in mind. Like, hey, he really looked up to Heavy D. Yeah, he wanted a big man.
And Andre Harrell.
He wanted a big man that can do some things. Now, Big couldn't dance.
No.
But still,
He still made him Gucci down to the socks though.
Yeah.
Rings and what? This podcast is over. Come on.
Down to the socks, nigga.
The only person that Puffy found was Danity Kane in the band.
No, we ain't talking about making the band.
In the band. Them was the only motherfuckers this nigga found, yo. Like, come on, man.
Last train to Paris. Dude.
Last train. That's just
because Danny Kane. Yeah.
Hey, yo. Speaking of big, I know this is random, but was there ever a song created that you wish you made? Biggie, One More Chance remix, man. Why didn't I create that shit, man? He had every woman that was to somebody in the industry begging him one more chance.
I don't know. Big Papa
video.
I don't know. Big
Mary,
Papa.
total.
Big Papa. You saying the song Big Papa or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it when you call me
So
Big Papa.
Is there one song that I wish I would have made in hip hop?
Yeah.
He
had every woman that was a woman singing.
So that's your answer because of the girls?
Probably like G Thing, bro.
Yes, G Thing. Okay.
Probably like G Thing. Or
hold on, now that I think about it, might be mine. Might be Gin and Juice.
Mine's just Chingy right there.
No, it's not.
I wish I would have made right there. I wish I would have made right there.
That's not a bad example.
Right there came out. Number one, the single is like 5 times platinum.
Man,
it drove the album to go like 3 times platinum.
Let's keep it real. Ain't none of us famous. All of us would take Hurricane Chris.
Hey, baby, no, I don't know.
You'll take A Baby right now.
No. We got to draw some lines somewhere. We got to create some boundaries.
You not taking A Baby? I'm taking A Baby.
Halle Berry?
All them hits. What was the What was the K? It was some dude named K something.
Now I wish I would have made.
I'm in love with one hit wonder,
or I'm Sprung. I think I'm
in love
Sprung.
With Bartender. Matter of fact, anything off T-Pain first 3 hours.
T-Pain don't get the love that he deserved, bro. He's one of my favorite artists
in like the early 2000s.
He one of my favorite artists ever, bro. Like T-Pain nasty, bro.
Yeah.
And I ain't just saying that on some fat shit. Like he really got talent. He produced and he sing, like and he rap and like he's really nasty.
I definitely say One More Chance remix and Girls, JayZ.
I guess maybe just because of musically how I think. I don't never think of rap songs that way.
Crisscross.
That you would or no?
Yeah, like if I would have wrote a song, it wouldn't be like. If I would think if it was one song I would write, it would not be a hip hop song.
Would it be Ice Baby? Would y'all take Ice Baby?
Flaw probably would take Ice.
In 2021,
was a smash,
Ice Baby. In
wait,
2000,
with the outfit, the hair, with the glittery vest on.
You didn't really flush out this idea on the pod. You said this in the. He said it real quick, but I don't think people really. I know we at the end of the pod, but can you tell them what you really think Ice Baby could be? Because I think it's ridiculous, but tell the people.
Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
If it was released today, what?
I smash the biggest single today.
Nah.
Music don't even sound like that.
Okay, listen.
If it's like that, Hootie and the Blowfish.
No.
No.
I'm talking about
Hootie, bitch.
I only want to be with you will go
Hootie
right now.
killing the charts right now.
I'm talking about where you can place it at. Ice.
Well,
like that can be in so
but I'm talking about how it sounds,
He's talking about like commercial spots.
Listen to today's music.
I get it.
Cool, right. But listen to today's music. Repetitive choruses. We don't give a fuck about the bars.
No, see,
and the hook comes back on.
I'm listening. See, you're thinking about you're thinking about everything I'm not. I'm thinking about that beat. Musically, that does not sound like anything remotely it played in the past 10, 15 years.
Is that a Queen sample?
I don't know what that is. I forgot.
No,
it's not. I actually know that.
It's not something that we're used to.
I forgot, but I actually know.
Sonic wise, but as far as the hook, the repetitiveness of it, all of that stuff, like all of those songs.
They're not making the TikTok dance off Ice Baby, bro.
Yes, you are.
You right, and it was right. Queen.
It was Queen sample, right?
Yeah. Right. I'm glad you brought that up. In TikTok, we doing Can't Touch This, MC Hammer. We doing Ice Baby. We doing
I can see Can't Touch This more than Ice Baby because of the beat.
Well, maybe I was
fast. That doom doom doom. That's not flying with me right now. I'm sorry. Look at his shoulders, right? Doom 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 doom. I can't rock with that. Right? Not right now,
baby.
I'm about to ruin.
Nah.
You know more than me, Ant. So I don't know how the bars go.
That's it.
I don't know the words. Y'all wild.
Yeah, I don't know the words. I don't know the words at all. I'm just saying that I
know them opening bars because a third grade substitute teacher came in and that was his first bars of the class.
Yo, peep what we remember though.
Like nigga, the bell rung and this nigga walked in and said them bars and we just looking like nigga, and it was one of the best days of school ever. Like,
you make my point again. When the teachers,
how about you did make his point? Just
I did
make my point. When the teacher
so catchy.
But that was 1990 something when the song came out, my nigga. Like you talking like 2021. That shit is not going right now, bro.
Do you want to know when I knew 50 Cent was taking off? When this old lady, I used to work in a nursing home, singing, "I don't know what you heard about me."
Oh yeah, that's different though.
Grandparents, but I'm saying, you know, it's gone when people who don't supposed to listen to it, and it catches them because they hate rap. People hate rap. Let's keep it
Yeah, that's a fact.
It. But when they grab it and they start singing it, PIMP. They off beating everything. I don't know what.
I'm talking about Ice Baby right now.
I'm playing that song tonight, bro.
Wait a minute. Die Hard Nick's podcast says Ice Baby beat while he's rapping is kind of ill. Just saying.
I'm not saying if you put the song on now, it won't be ill. Like, yeah, it's kind of ill. Cool. I'm just saying if it was the first day that you heard now, like if you actually put it on the radio, I'm turning that shit.
Yeah, bitch, not listening to that.
Nah,
bro.
Not right now.
They did a throwback set and they played
throwback.
I'm turning it.
I get it.
But say if they put like something new, like the remember Lil Baby and Kurt Franklin.
And City Girls got to remix this.
Look, hold on. Didn't they put that song? Didn't they put WAP on? Didn't they put just say any Griselda song on? Didn't fucking Ice Baby? No, I'm saying that cannot be in the same rotation, fam.
You violating two things. I'm gonna answer your first statement you said. You turn Ice Baby with your kids in the car, you getting cursed out. That's one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's number one.
What is that?
What is this? Yeah.
Number two, don't try to throw Griselda in there. I know those are guys. They're not getting played on the same radio station as Ice Baby.
I tried to throw them in. I tried to get my guys in.
The only way this song is going to go in 2021 and beyond is if, like I said, the City Girls take it and remix it.
Yeah, Cardi B get on it. Yeah,
Cardi.
But it would have to be a
lady has to do it. A woman has to do it.
The music will have to be updated. But if you're going to just do the Ice Baby part, like make it a sample, yes, that shit will go. I understand that.
That's the only part I care about, really.
See, that's the only part I care about.
Remember, I headphones now. Y'all, for listeners, Flaw got beat by Dre headphones wrap around now. So, what you think he listening to when he work out now?
Nothing. He said he don't podcast. He said he don't listen to music while he work out.
You still not listening to music, nigga?
That was before I got the headphones. I'm in there jamming, man.
I don't want to bring this around.
In while you lifting?
For the people listening, Flaw said that he does not listen to music while he works out in the gym.
That was before I got
I think you got to be like walking dead type zombie level to not listen to music while you're working out in the gym.
So here's another thing.
It's weird.
When I didn't have headphones, yes, Ice Baby played through the speakers, and that's where I said, "Oh,
look what they playing at the gym." Ain't just look what they playing at the gym.
I will never come to your gym, bro. I'm never coming to your gym.
Your gym trash, fam.
I'm gonna get him a flash drive. Like, look, hook this
that's
up.
garbage.
Vanilla ice.
Look what they play while y'all pumping iron.
They don't give a fuck about Flaw.
That shit go hard.
Oh my god!
My producer ear came on.
So that's your guilty pleasure, bro. Ice Baby.
Do you say your producer ear came on?
Yes, because I know where to put it.
Don't put it on this pod.
I'm about to say, don't put it. Ice. Stop it.
I'm saying Trey Young, Jerrell, come on. Trey Young with the ice. Okay, all right.
Fam, I'm a Knicks fan. You talk about fuck Trey Young, fam. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
You did that on purpose. See, yes, you did. You did that on purpose.
I'm Trey Young. He in my division. They did the thing. I don't care about no Trey. Fuck Atlanta.
Hey, yo, look, check it out. Die Hard Days. He said Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion on Ice Ice. That would be crazy. They got to change that beat though, fam. I'm not.
They're gonna
have to change that
that
beat.
song is so iconic. They won't change it, bro. They're gonna keep some elements of it to where you know it's that because that song is so iconic.
They're gonna keep the whole thing.
They're not. They're gonna keep like the beginning part of it.
They gonna sample the hell out of that. They
just the beginning, the hook part, like the hook part of the song. They're not gonna do the verse part because you know it changes. They're not gonna do that.
I'm gonna play some bullshit as my song of the episode.
The BPMs on that song is like 12, man. 12. Niggas is
I'm gonna play some bullshit, right? And it's gonna be based on a sample that's fire, but you gotta switch it up a bit. And I want to see if y'all like it or not. I'm gonna play some bullshit. We can actually get ready to get up out of here. We had a dope episode. Shout out to everybody that's watching. If you on YouTube, please hit that like button.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Love it.
Like we always do, we do the live here, but then we get off and play a couple songs, our songs of the week. Y'all can catch that on the audio part. Thank y'all for catching us live. Peace.